And we're back here at the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. There's your Xbox main stage on the screen. I'm Fwiz alongside Hastro. We've got OpTic Gaming up 2-0 in the series right now. If you're just tuning in, we are already into the 16-team double elimination bracket. OpTic came in second in their group, so they found themselves in a tough seed, or one would think, going against TK. However, OpTic Gaming up 2-0. To a lot of people's surprise, seeing how well TK has played. Their last 4 events, they've placed in the top 4. Obviously have outplaced OpTic Gaming here, so a lot on the line for TK, and they find themselves going into a Blitz Warhawk game number 3 with the possibility of finding themselves in the loser's bracket. So it comes up right now to TK. They've got to win 3 straight if they want to stay in it. OpTic only 1 away from closing this out. If you're not familiar with Blitz, there's 2 cap points or portals on both sides of the map. Essentially, we flip after 5 minutes. Most caps on Blitz ends up winning it. It's a fast-paced game, and we've seen some intense Blitz matches go down to the wire, particularly on Warhawk.
Oh, absolutely. And this is a map where Team K has an opportunity to bring this thing back, right?
Totally.
Swing the momentum into their favor, but right now they are down 2-0 in the series, and that is not something you want to see if you're trying to win a championship here.
So we're going to jump into the match here as the game has already begun and is on its way. We're going to flip over, and it's going to be Nadeshot that draws first blood here. If you want to go with a tweet here, are you guys surprised with Kaliber's performance? I mean, I'd like to think I am. I have high expectations of TK given how well their history is. I didn't think that they would find themselves down 2-0 to anybody here. So go ahead and hashtag CoD Champs and then hashtag yes or no. We will literally grab this in the live feed and give you an update of the general overall consensus of all you guys watching out there. Again, tag CoD Champs at the bottom for your tweet to be featured on the stream as well. As we're off to it, Mbos is going to get taken out by Sharp. Sharp struggling in Search and Destroy last game, really trying to pick things up here on Blitz.
Oh, and here comes Team Kaliber pushing across right now. You got Clayster there for OpTic Gaming. I'm going to look for Goonjar to make some plays here, just pushing up the right side of the map. And now he's going to block that OpTic spawn. So here we go, all 4 players for OpTic in their base. Team Kaliber making the push. Theory goes down as well, so no caps on the board right now. But Sharp, oh, big 2-piece coming out of Sharp. He's going to have 1 more player around the area, but that guy is not going to be anywhere close enough to get to him. So Sharp put in the first cap.
And Sharp, after a slow start again last game, off to a good one here. 5-2 with a capture already in his name as TK taking the 1-0 lead here. He's going to try to go coast to coast and grab yet another one here as he's pushing, going to get caught out. And that, I believe, was Mbos and Sandbags that was able to spot him as we switch on board with Theory. He too is going to be running, but OpTic Gaming going to tie this one up as Scumpy was able to put one in there. So Scump 5-3 with a cap. OpTic answers back.
And here's a player for OpTic running over on the side of the map. Theory gets the beat on him first, picking up that kill, and now Theory is going to be pushing in. Now, you know, TK is pushing up here to the spawn point, and that's a place where they can actually get a good spawn trap, but Theory's just disregarding it as he goes down now. Sharp now up, pushing up the left side of the map, and now you see a 2-2 score for the game at the moment as both teams just traded captures. Sharp in a great position here, but 2 OpTic players come around the corner and shut him down. We're going to swap on board to Formal. There actually is 1 player for OpTic that's coming through at the moment, and it is going to be Mbos. Can Mbos put this one in?
And jumping on board, Mbos picks up a kill very close to the Blitz cap and does get it. So OpTic takes the 3-2 lead, but just as that was very short-lived, TK was able to get in and tie it up.
Yep, so 3-3 the score on the board once again. Theory now for Team Kaliber on a bit of a hot streak. He's now 9-4 with 1 capture. Picking up a kill, Theory feeling it right now. He is the catalyst for the Team Kaliber squad. There's all the OpTic players just spawned in right on their capture point. And Theory going huge, getting some hit markers there around the corner as well. There are multiple OpTic players around, but Theory goes in for the cap. 11-5 with 2 captures now for Theory. And that is going to help TK tie this one up again. It's 4-4.
Nice play out of TK to get it all tied up. Minute and 40 seconds left in the first half here as we jump on board with Goonjar running down the middle of the road here. And there's about to be a confrontation. Picks up a nice kill. taking out Scump, sees one more, and that's going to be him getting taken out in post office as we switch on board with Formal. He's very close to the blitz cap, but that's going to be Mbos that stops him dead in his tracks. Sharp right here picks up one kill. He's got one more player to his right that he's got to beat out if he's going to cap it. Going to get a reload, try to let his health recover back a little bit. They know he's there. OpTic waiting and calling him out. There's two OpTic players, now going to be three over there to try to stop this push, and finally able to answer Sharp, who was able to be very close to that flag and almost got in for a cap.
Yeah, now TK is applying so much pressure pressure on the OpTic side of the map right now. Finally, Scump is able to get out. I mean, OpTic was really pinned into their base right there. They did a great job of slaying out TK before moving up, and now you see Scump getting shut down. Let's swap on board over to Imbos. You see in the slaying category, TK is really kind of dominating that, but OpTic has done a great job defending their flag, or defending their capture point in Blitz. So now you see Kaliber is kind of doing a little bit of the same here, putting some hit markers into a TK player who does a little bunny hopping to avoid that. But now you see Kaliber flipping back around. Here comes TK though, jumping around the corner. Kaliber goes down.
Oh, they're all three
now
there.
They're just swarming that OpTic base, but OpTic does manage to get a trade. And you know, you see Theory for TK, he's kind of coming in tow. Let's swap over to more of these guys. Sharp is actually pushed up pretty nicely as well.
Ooh, and another player there. So there's 2 players for TK that are getting very close, going to try to make a captain here with the last 20
Scump was on the other side of the map on the TK spawn, and he was about to go in, but he got shut down right there. And now you see TK trying to get a capture. Sharp
should have just ran in for
fell a little short right there, and Goonjar is actually going for one as well. He's going to go down, so it looks like that's going to be it. 5-5 after the first side of this blitz. This is so intense, Fwiz. You know, OpTic could win the whole series right now with a blitz win, and TK fighting for basically their upper bracket tournament. And TK playing that pretty solid that whole round, outslaying OpTic in a big way. They just got to be frustrated for not being able to put in more captures.
Yeah, you know, you think I mean, they really did outslay OpTic in a pretty significant number there. But tied up here, OpTic Gaming was able to make those objective plays, and I think you're right, Hastro. If you're a TK, you're a little frustrated at your inability to get more caps that game. 5-5 going into the second half here, and let's see how it's all going down here. Let's jump on board with an 8-shot here from OpTic Gaming.
Oh
no! That happens. Anybody that's been playing Call of Duty ever, sometimes you stop shooting.
Everybody that plays Call of Duty knows how that goes.
And it was a costly mistake for an 8-shot as Theory gets taken out. That's going to be at the hands of Kaliber, switching over to Formal for the TK squad. They're going to need him to step up and really start slaying for him if they want to get some caps on the board here. Sees one, trying to lay down some shots. That Scump takes him out, pre-fires, but not able to connect. However, he is going to retreat, try to get his health and load up another mag. And deciding not to blow that gate yet for the first time. It just now gets opened up, and there you have it. Mbos takes out Formal.
Now you see a little mix-up on the map. There's a player for TK that's pushed up at Diner. It's going to be Sharp. Can he pick up that kill? No, Scump shuts him down. That surely would have been a Team Kaliber capture. Now, look at Theory, 17-8 right now. And he is doing a lot of work for Team Kaliber as one of the OpTic players does go in. So now 6-5 in favor of OpTic Gaming. Theory getting a little aggressive here and gets kind of turned on right there. Not really a great job by Theory, and OpTic now running the train in that TK base. They're scoring captures.
And 8-shot there getting taken out by Formal after getting a nice kill there. Formal picking up a 2-piece. Kaliber trying to backpedal, knowing that there's 2 players there, only able to get one of them as Formal cleans him up. Formal on 3 consecutive kills. Nice stop there by Sharp as we jump on board with Scumpy of OpTic Gaming. You've got OpTic Gaming up 7-5. They just can keep this lead for the next 3 minutes and 15 seconds. They will knock Team Kaliber in the losers bracket and continue to advance here at the Call of Duty Championship. There's a lot on the line if you're an OpTic fan. This is where you want to start turning up here and getting pumped up for your squad. Yeah. You know what? Actually, I think it would be a perfect time to do a listen in on OpTic Gaming as there's only 3 minutes left and they've got a 2-cap lead.
Slay him again, slay him again, slay him again, slay him again.
Middle man, middle man, 1 shot.
I'm on right side.
He's in barn already, he's in barn, he's in barn.
I'm giving up left, I'm giving up left.
Got him right,
I'm pushing right, I'm pushing right with you. I'm pushing right with
you. Right side, he's done me. He's here, 1 shot, 1 shot.
One more, Clay, one more.
You got it, Clay. Diablo meets 1, Diablo meets 1.
I'm going Gina,
Mbos, push right, Mbos, push right. Stay close, get on the stairs, Seth. Just come to the stairs. Let's go, Clay.
Let's go. I'm on our stairs.
Good play.
I'm on top of our 18. Yo, one in diner.
Yo, I'm going right. 1 right there.
Two.
Got the truck.
He got me, he 2-pieced us.
It's all good. No worries.
Get out of our base.
I'm pushing left.
They might be right.
It's on their base, dude.
Yo, he's on our back base. Come on, we gotta clear out our base, guys.
Yo, I just right behind. There's 1 post. Shitting on this 1 post. Just one. Let's go. 1 post.
Let's hear on me. I shit on him.
Let's go.
No, right side.
Watch middle. Watch DM play.
Watch middle. Push right side.
I got right.
Here. Push right.
I got him.
One push right. Good job, bros. Third one dictate. Watch out. Dictate in hardware.
Hardware.
Formal.
I'm going to pick up right then.
Formal. There.
When you spawn up, you gotta pick up left.
I got left.
After base.
He's still there.
D up, guys.
I'm giving up.
Make smart plays.
I'm giving
Make
up.
smart
Somebody's
plays.
watching us. One's pushing diner. One's pushing diner.
I'm in diner.
Zeke D right here.
Right there, Zeke.
Do not let them
Watch
get
right. I got Gina's. Watch right.
I'm picking up right.
One in diner, got him.
Two right.
Go, let's go.
Last one.
And man, you can hear the communication coming out of that OpTic squad, the intensity with every passing second increasing. They've got that 2-point lead that they've been holding on to. Certainly it's gotten close with TK threatening it. 1 minute and 5 seconds left for OpTic Gaming to move into the winners round 2 bracket there. Theory trying everything he can, but it's so difficult as now OpTic's got 3 caps and only 56 seconds left on the board. Mathematically, absolutely still possible, but certainly very difficult for TK to pull off with only 48 seconds left on the clock. Formal starting to threaten and push out. He too gets taken out by Kaliber as we jump on board with Sharp all the way back at his base. The time just eking at it, and they've got to be frustrated right now.
No doubt about it right now. I mean, Kaliber came into this, and they're looking so strong. They hadn't dropped a match this whole tournament. They were 3-0 in their series. OpTic certainly was looking like a little bit like the weaker team coming in after they just lost to Epsilon 3-0, and they come roaring into this one, and it might still be possible. No, it's not going to be OpTic stacking their base at the moment. That's going to do it. They're already celebrating in the booth.
Yep.
OpTic Gaming winning 3-0 over Team Kaliber. They are definitely hyped up.
Yeah, they're fired up.
They have all the reason to be. This
is the
3-0
TK.
The biggest tournament of the year. And big win coming out of OpTic Gaming. Theory can't believe it. And you know he's frustrated right now.
They're mad, bro. Mad for sure.
And they're going to be headed down to the lower bracket. And they're going to have to face a tough squad for sure in that lower bracket. All the 16 teams here in this playoff bracket, the double elimination playoff bracket, is going to be a formidable foe anywhere where you are. And here come the replays, Fliz.
And you said it, Astro. I mean, OpTic, they've always had big teams in the past here, and have lately been through kind of a rebuilding phase around Nadeshot here and putting on new players, new faces into the squad. And they've played inconsistent. Nobody can argue that. You look at the stats, don't lie. They've been a very inconsistent team. But on any given day, they are a capable squad of beating anybody that they do face, and they really showed it by 3-0 Team Kaliber. I would have never guessed that Team Kaliber would have gotten 3-0'd by any competition here in the entire tournament. I just felt like TK was such a strong team that they were really a team that would not allow that to happen to themselves. So I'm surprised as you know, as a supporter of the scene to see something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that surprised a lot of people who are diehard fans of Call of Duty Esports. You know, clearly TK has been performing a lot better in the past few months than OpTic has, and now OpTic's coming through when it matters the most. Yeah, it goes big.
Crazy, man. Call of Duty's crazy. But let's go ahead and we're going to throw it down on the floor with Justine, who's down there hanging out.
I am here with OpTic. Now, you guys pulled out this 3-0 win. Now, congratulations. I mean, you've got to be really excited because you guys you really needed this.
Yeah. We were ecstatic to beat TK, to be honest with you. When we came up against Epsilon in our first match, we were a little out of sync. We just tried to get warmed up, and we just regrouped in the booth after our match and decided that was going to be our warm-up. Now we're going to bring the tournament intensity, and we just did that versus TK.
I mean, it's interesting because your fans are so hardcore, and for them, I mean, this is almost a win for them as well because they've been following you guys and they love you. I mean, out here, look at everybody. I mean, they're just super excited for you guys.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Our fan base it's humbling. The Green Wall, as we call them, it's such a great experience to be able to interact with them day in and day out on our live streams, our YouTube videos, and Twitter, Facebook, whatever it is. They come out in numbers, they come out in waves, and it's just unbelievable to this day that we have so many fans and supporters. Thank you guys so much for supporting the team and being there for us.
So for anybody who may just be tuning in now, do you want to take them through a quick recap of what happened yesterday and how you got to where you are today?
So there was a Brazilian team that actually got disqualified for some account recovering in their initial qualifier. So we only had 3 teams in our pool, and we played a South Korean team yesterday, which seemed like really nice guys. Beat them 3-0. We just lost to Epsilon, which was our pool play match this morning. And this was probably the most important map that we played because it's the first round of winners bracket for the $1 million. So the fact that we took out TK, who's just been such a prevalent team in the top 3 throughout the entire year and last year, it's honestly such a great feeling. We just came out strong and we went to work.
So for you guys, it's been a while since OpTic has had a first place win. So for you guys as a team, I mean, what does this mean for you guys?
It means a lot. We have a new roster: Embos, Clay, Seth's been around. We struggled at the end of the end of 2013, but we've picked it up. I'm really confident with our new roster. We love hanging out. We just have great chemistry, and we just can't wait to play the rest of the tournament.
All right, well, wish you guys the best of luck. Hopefully I will talk to you guys again soon, and I'm going to toss it back up to our boys in the booth.
Yeah, the little homie nade shot's got to be feeling good after a 3-0 win over TK, no doubt about it.
He's got to be feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, for sure. So, again, amazing match. Now you've got TK. We're going to have to follow them. They're going to have a tough losers bracket. Anybody, like we've said, with the level of competition, when you essentially have the top 16 teams in the world battling it out, going to the losers bracket, it's not going to make you feel any better. As you can see, the upper bracket, the match that we've got played right now that's already been turned in is OpTic Gaming, that is able to pick up the win there on the alpha stage. They're going to move on with the chance to either play strictly business or envious in round 2. So both of those teams are certainly good opponents, and I hate to be biased, and I'd love to see an OpTic Gaming versus envious match. I think you might too, huh, man?
Yeah, and I think Puckett's going to give us an update here in a second about that one, but you see Team Kaliber knocking down to the lower bracket, so they're the first team seeded into that lower bracket at the moment.
They'll play in a couple hours, about 4 hours from now, 3.5 hours. They'll play again with another losers bracket matchup down there, seeing who's going to actually fall down and play into that match. But let's go send it down to Puckett. He's down there. I think he might have some of the intel on what's happening on those other groups or those other stages for us.
All right, I'm down here on the floor with Puckett. Now, you've been roaming around. Do you have any updates for us?
Yeah, actually, I was checking out Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. Right now, Rise Nation is looking very close to 3-0ing Vex Revenge over on Delta. On Bravo, the stream's starting to get a little bit heated up there in that matchup as we have Trident T1 Daughters opening up with 2 big wins, but Vitality returns answering back in game number 3. They were up at the moment when I left. I hear some screaming. And that might mean that Strictly Business may have taken out Envy. They were up 2-1 over Envy going into that game 4.
So now, what's that mean for Envy? Does that mean are they out, or do they still have another game?
Everyone is still in the upper bracket right now. That means that if they lost here in the upper bracket like we just saw TK do, that means they will fall to the lower bracket. So you still need to lose twice in double elimination to be done for the tournament. So these squads looking to move on right now. SB's looking really strong. I was really impressed from the slaying from that crew.
No, it's been some intense matchups. I mean, even the one with OpTic over here. I mean, it's great to see these guys just coming out and really putting all they have into it.
Yeah, after getting kind of stomped by Epsilon, just to put it frankly, like Swanee and Jerd were just not losing any gun battles. You saw Clayster kind of turn it on. Embos was getting fired up. You saw his big old smile in that booth. These guys are looking like the OpTic that we all know and love. I think OpTic, that's a big hurdle to jump over in TK. They're going to carry that momentum into their next match. They got to be really proud of their performance.
So do you know who we have coming up next here on the Alpha stream?
Up next on the Alpha stream, I believe it's Complexity and TCM. So Complexity, arguably the best squad in Call of Duty right now. TCM didn't have the best night against Xfinity last night, but I know that they are hungry for more. They're going to bring their A game against Cole.
I mean, a lot of these guys that I talk to, they're like, we don't really want to have to face Complexity so early in the day, but I mean, somebody's got to do it. So do you have any predictions?
I love the European squads. I really love what Mad Cat was trying to do last night in their matches against Xfinity, but if you can't beat Xfinity because that teamwork is too strong, Cole's teamwork is just on another level. So if TCM wants to stay in this battle, they're going to need to step up the slaying game across the board, not just Mad Cat. It needs to be a 4-man mission. Cole, I think they're going to take this one 3-1.
All right, Puckett. Well, thank you very much. It looks like everybody is about to be getting started, so I'm going to send it back up to our guys in the booth.
All right, Puckett, Justine, thanks for the update there. Lots going down in this world right now, man. It's all starting to shake out here in the winners bracket.
And we do have another result now. Envy has fallen to SB. SB, the #1 seed coming out of the United States.
They just land
Envy
together,
was
too.
the 5th seed.
Right.
Well, OpTic and SB land against each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This matchup coming up.
So now SB will be facing OpTic in the second round of the upper bracket, and they did just come off the practice land. So if you didn't know, SB actually went to the OpTic house to train before this event with OpTic Gaming before this event. So I probably said that 3 times, but at the end of the day, that's going to be a matchup that's going to be interesting because they know each other now. They've played each other so much in the past couple weeks.
Yeah, past couple even days, if you think about it. And what's scary is that losers bracket is now Team Kaliber versus Envious. Who would have thought a losers round one is going to be Team Kaliber versus Envious, which means one of these very known teams in North America will be going home with no money at all. So that's going to be a huge matchup. But don't go anywhere. We've got matches all day, the best matches in the world coming from Call of Duty. We'll be back right after this break.